questions have to do with tacos because the 4th was National Taco Day. And so I got 3 questions about that. First one, what ingredient is in a burrito that's not traditionally found in a taco? And there's only one. I know that there are lots of possible answers, but one real answer.
I saw you over in the corner first.
It is rice.
Rice, wow, okay, did not know that.
Nice.
Nice job, you're going to night moves at the Wonder Ballroom.
I thought I would get people tripped up by that one. You guys are all in a really good mood. You're clapping for everything. You should come back more often. It is sunny in October on a Tuesday, so there's that. And you're about to see Matt Maeson, so I understand.
Yeah.
The next question.
We are, this one is for the Oh Hellos at the Crystal Ballroom on the 4th of November.
All right, another taco question-ish. After 40 years, this taco-shaped ice cream treat, unfortunately, was discontinued.
Well, you had your hand up before the question was even done.
It is a
Choco Taco, wow, all right.
And I'm very sad about that.
Can I have one of those pens?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you both.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. And then when I came down here, I found out we had 4 trivia prizes, so I quickly came up with the 4th question, and if this one sucks, it's not my fault.
But the prize itself is really cool.
It's really cool.
The prize is going to the special screening of Deliver Me from Nowhere, the Bruce Springsteen movie starring Jeremy Allen White, which looks amazing. It's a private movie screening. This is happening at the Living Room Theaters on the 23rd of this month. And also, when you're there, you'll have a chance to win this Bruce Springsteen box set, which is like a whole bunch of stuff on multiple vinyls. And I was just holding it. It weighs about 10 pounds.
It's really cool.
It's a really cool prize. So this will be really fun for whoever gets this.
I should say the screening is only for Kink listeners. Mitch and Jared are going to be giving away passes to that next week, I want to say. And the box set was donated by Music Millennium.
Okay, cool. Thanks to them for that.
That box set, we looked at the price, $365.
Yeah, something like that. It's crazy. So, yeah, very cool price for that.
So that's the price. What does the word taquito mean? Oh, it's not so hard.
I saw you in the white shirt first.
Little taco.
Little taco, okay.
Very good. All
Congratulations,
right,
you're going to the screening of Deliver Me from Nowhere.
Before we get going, we got some house rules, by the way. If you haven't been here before, feel free. Who hasn't been here before? I see a lot of new. Nice. Where have you been? This is the best small venue in Portland, and you will completely agree with me in a few minutes. You're more than welcome to take photos, take videos, make sure that the volume is off your phone. Don't want any weird ring-a-ling-a-dingies going on. Turn off the flash as well, can be really distracting. Of course, there's lots of people here. You know, be respectful of your neighbor. No talking, and yeah, that's about it.
What was the ring-a-dingy part again?
It's the only thing I could think of.
That was on my bucket list to say that today, Peggy, so thanks
sorry.
for that.
You're welcome.
That was my goal to say ring-a-dingy.
I'm here to help.
Okay, we're actually all set to go. So he's going to come out, he's going to play a song, and then I am lucky enough to talk with him for a little bit as well during this set. So let's hear it for Matt Maeson.
How y'all feeling? Sorry, one second. Sorry, one second. Hello neighbors, hello friends. Have you got yourselves a second just to sit and listening to the babble, to the cries of a man who's got it all but never will be satisfied? I'm not complaining, I'm just just being tried. So if it paints me like a victim, please just push me to the side, 'cause I'm not drowning, I'm just in too deep. And I haven't had a breath in several years or 30 feet, so take your seats. Save me, I'm lost again, but at least you pay for it. Save me, I'm out of friends, so I guess you're all I get. But at least you're listening, while I'm just waiting inside the creek, where I've soaked up every bit of everything I should ever need. Yet I stand hollow, yet I stand free. So I find my way to Jesus when he finds his way to me. I heard the calling and I got scared, but at least I got my wife, my dog, and my full head of hair. I'm not the problem, no, the problem's you. And I look for your approval in every goddamn thing I do, and that's my cue. Save me, I'm lost again, but at least you'll pay for it. Save me, I'm out of friends, so I guess you're all I get. But at least you're listening. Thank you.
Wow. Everybody, Matt Maeson. Man, I'm blown away. It's so great to have you back in this room and have you playing for us. We appreciate that.
It's good to be back, dude.
Yeah.
And I was mentioning backstage, I've done this 3 times, and this is the first time I've done it not hungover.
See, Matt, I'm glad that you started off with that, Matt, because I was going to ask you about that. No, you're looking great. Nicely done. Things are going well for you, clearly. You've got this new album out called A Quiet and Harmless Living.
Yep.
You guys heard this album? It's fantastic. It's been out for a few weeks now, and of course you've got that show going on tonight at the Crystal Ballroom with your full band behind you as well.
Yep.
Anyone who does not yet have tickets to the Crystal Ballroom show tonight, by the way, there are still just a few left, like a handful of tickets, so get those before they're gone, and come and see Matt tonight. Speaking of the full band, I wanted to ask you about this. Obviously, for the album itself that you put out, you did the lion's share of the songwriting and all of that, just you yourself, and then you chose these musicians to go out on the road with you. Did you find other people in Nashville? Did you have people in mind initially? How did that work exactly for you choosing how to bring people out with you?
Well, the only band member that's with me from like when we started and we did, the first full band tours and stuff is my buddy Tyler, who plays drums, and he actually also puts together the show. He's the MD, which is music director. So he puts together the show. He finds the musicians. So one of the guys who's playing guitar is just a buddy from a band called All Get Out, who opened up my tour in 2022. So he's playing guitar, and then the other guy that's playing with us is Matt, who Tyler just found him through kind of like different connections of different people that play sessions and things like that.
Nice, nice. Getting to the album, there's kind of a lot going on with this record that you put out, and just from a musician's standpoint, on a couple of the songs, actually, there were other people involved, like Andy, for example, from Manchester Orchestra, is on Cursive, I believe, right? And that was a song which I believe you had been writing for a while, and you were kind of figuring out how to finish this song, and he helped you out with that. How did that sort of collaboration come about?
I mean, honestly, we had been friends for long enough that I just was like, hey, do you want to hop on this song? And he was
Nice.
like, yeah, sure. But it really started because I had a side project called User that I did, and me and Andy were just kind of like acquaintances at that point, and I was like so nervous to hit him up to be on a song, but I was just like, all right, I'm going to do it. Sent it to him, he loved it, and he hopped on it, and he did awesome. And then when this one rolled around, it just felt like it was like, hey, man, can you do that again?
Nice.
Yeah.
The one of the, I guess it's the last song actually that's on the album, All My Wars. For me, like in listening to that, that's a super poignant song, mostly acoustic. And I understand your wife actually helped you write that song.
She did, and this is a embarrassing story, sort of. But basically, when I was on the Zach Bryan tour and I was opening up those shows, all the arenas are like locker rooms, like the green rooms are like just locker rooms because it's for sports. So all the bathrooms have like no doors, and so my wife had to pee, and she was like, "Can you watch the door so that I can go pee?" And then I just started writing a song about how she didn't want anybody to see her pee.
You know, inspiration strikes in interesting spots, right?
Yeah, it was that melody. And then when I got home from like the first half of that tour, I started to write an actual song out of it, and I was like, I feel like it's only fair if you help me write this song. So.
You know, there are a couple different credits she can get on that song, but I'm assuming you're going to go with songwriting and not using the bathroom, right? Yeah. That's good. That's cool, though. That have you like? Does she give you opinions as you're in the songwriting process, and maybe give you ideas or tips or inspiration for other things, or are you kind of closed off in that methodology?
Pretty closed off, because she'll be like, it's so hard because she'll just be like, one thing she does that kills me is like, I'll be writing a song and she'll be like, oh, that sounds just like this song. And I'm like, shut up, dude. You just ruined it.
You're like, I'm going to remove the door from our bathroom just because you said that. I love that, though, because you know, when you have a significant other and you're in a creative process, it's always interesting to get that sort of that feedback, or even from your own son, for example. You know, it's like, I assume, like, if he's heard your music, do you get sort of like an idea behind like how he feels about it as well?
Yeah, well, he makes me hate my music because he finds a song that he likes, and then we'll have to play that song like 300 times. Like my song "Get Happy," dude. Like, it had to have been thousands of times where I was just like, dude,
so it's no K-pop Demon Hunters yet or anything like that. No. That's coming. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
hope not.
But congratulations to you, though, for being a dad, having the family life, all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's amazing. And I know that was also one of the key components behind this album, in the sense that, you know, there's just these overwhelming feelings that you can feel, you know, having this relationship, having, you know, a new child in the mix, stuff like that. When you approached songs that you were writing for this album, Matt, do you feel as though it was something that you were sort of diving into? Were you kind of pulling back and thinking, like, how were you approaching this whole subject matter? Because I know there was a lot going on. Did you avoid it at first, or did you just kind of dive in head on?
I mean, I think just a lot happened in my life in a really short span of time, and I think I just was not. I kind of was just like, we got married, then we got pregnant, then we bought a house, and then had our son all in the first year of being married. And so my like dude brain was like, no problem.
Yeah.
Like, I got this. And it was a problem.
Yeah.
It was like a lot of changes, realized so many things about myself. And I think at first I was writing just how I always write, which is like, you know, just once I process something, I'm able to like kind of put it into words. Then it started to become a more like in the moment kind of thing. Right after I wrote Everlasting, which was a very like in the moment song, I started to think like every season of my life I've had some kind of music or album that I could look to that validated whatever feelings I was going through at that time.
Sure.
And at this point in my life, I just couldn't find that. And I think that's just because, like, if you've heard Everlasting, like, there's just thoughts and feelings that I think admitting can sound selfish or ugly, but like everybody has them. And so that was my thought process going into that, is just being like, well, I'm just going to be as brutally honest as I can about this stuff, no matter if it makes me look like a piece of shit or not.
Full disclosure, Everlasting is got to be one of the most gut-wrenching songs on that album.
Dude, it's
honestly.
hard to play live.
I
for
mean,
real.
yeah. I mean, but I only mean that in a good way, though. I mean, it's like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
listen
yeah.
to that, and it's incredible. So thank you for
Thanks,
everlasting. Absolutely. Hey, I want to talk about your Instagram.
Sure.
First of all, if you don't follow Matt Maeson on Instagram, you should, because it's nonstop entertainment. There was a couple of weeks ago, you're just walking around, you're outdoors, and you're like, do. Oh, hey, and you suddenly leap into this bush.
Oh, the vinyl.
And for the vinyl, it's like the vinyl version of the album. And then you come up. Please tell me you had rehearsed that ahead of time. I mean,
I just thought it would be funny.
was
So
there was
we were
no
just
like Matt
let's-
Maeson stunt double doing that? 'Cause
No, and I tried to find any pocket in that little greenway with no like poison oak or poison ivy, and I still dove into poison ivy.
you did?
Yeah.
All right. That's the sacrifice for the craft, there, my friend. And then of course there's you wearing all the different glasses that you, I guess.
Yeah, new
find.
batch of that coming up.
All right,
A fan
nice.
came up and gave me like 4 pairs of glasses.
Do
the
people
other
do that?
night.
Do they just give you glasses to wear and then post on your Instagram?
This is
or-
the first time it's happened, but it's very welcome. If you guys want to buy me some
Okay,
sunglasses.
so if you show up to the show tonight, can they throw them at you on stage?
You can-
I'm totally
well-
kidding. No, don't do that. Do not throw anything at Matt Maeson when he's on stage. Yeah, that's great though. I love seeing the pictures of all the glasses and stuff like that. But also, I had mentioned you're looking in fine form. You know, you've
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, you're clearly staying healthy and stuff like that. I remember when I first became a dad some years ago. My son was about 2 years old, and I had some habits that I wanted to change. And I'm staring at him. I'm like, yep, that starts now. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
like
you kind of have no choice. It's either feel like shit all the time or work out and eat healthy.
it can't be the Slim Jim and whiskey diet all the time. right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
All right. Once again, the album is A Quiet and Harmless Living, and it's out right now. You're at the Crystal Ballroom tonight. Thank you so much for coming and playing for us, Matt. We
Dude,
appreciate
thanks
it.
for having me.
There's that feeling I won't be here for long, 'cause there just ain't no fixing everything that's wrong. There's no going, no, there's no going home, 'cause home's been forgotten for some time spent alone. And my loved ones, they don't call me at all, but they say that they love me, so I tighten my jaw. And I fall back into the weeds. I don't think that it's selfish for me to be me. But my music, it don't heal me no more. It got twisted and mangled for some bills on the board. And my lover, well, I left her alone. I got lost in my purpose, then my purpose went cold. I'm a failure, I'm a fucking black hole. I bought into a liar, then my future got sold. Now I'm tired, thorns in my side. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna die. But it's getting old. Oh, I'm getting old. Now I'm stuck on the shoulder and not even halfway to home. And I'm halfway to Kansas and not even halfway to home. So I'll summon my demons, 'cause there's no one here I know. And I'm halfway to dying and not even halfway to home. Rest your head, oh weary boy. How you rob yourself of joy. You ain't cut like all the rest. How you give away your breath. I'll be somebody in my own. I'll pull the wreckage out from my mind. I'm not afraid of myself no more. I see the beauty in all my walls, and I'll fight some more. I'll face my crimes. I'm walking straight on crooked lines, and I'm not amused by false or frail. I will prevail. Oh, rest assured, you troubled soul, you may let go of that weight you hold. For it is good to feel lament. It will remind you once again that I'll be somebody in my own time. I'll pull the wreckage out from my mind. I'm not afraid of myself no more. I see the beauty in all my wars, and I'll fight some more. I'll face my crimes. I'm walking straight on crooked lines, and I'm not amused by force or frail. I will prevail. And I'll be somebody in my own time. I'll pull the wreckage out from my mind. I'm not afraid of myself no more. I see the beauty in all my wars, and I'll fight some more.
Thank you guys so much.
All right, once again, everybody, Matt Maeson. And again, thank you so much for coming. If you want to hang out for a photo op with Matt, you're welcome to do so. Once again, we do not want you to use your own cell phone for those photos. We have cameras for that, so we'll be doing that. The upper part of this room, you guys can start lining up for that. If you guys want to meet Matt down here, just wait a little bit and then we'll have you line up as well. And once again, his show tonight at the Crystal Ballroom, so we'll see you guys there. Thank you once again so much for coming. Appreciate it.